Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, the channel where I try not to get game over, and in this Battlefield 1 video we're having a look at what I've found to be the best long range support primary. Now just so you guys know, this is only my opinion and what I've experienced within the game. In no way am I claiming factually that this is the single best weapon to use, because lots of different players prefer lots of different weapons for loads of different reasons, and this is just what I've found works best for me. So let's jump to it. As you've already seen from these clips, I've picked the Chauchat Telescopic. So let's have a look at the stats for it just quickly. It's got the highest minimum and maximum damage of all the weapons in the support class, but it's also got the lowest bullet velocity and is tied with the BAR for the lowest magazine size with only 20 bullets. Now usually, and you'll know this if you've seen my videos before, I wouldn't go for a weapon, especially with the support class playing with a long range playstyle that has so few bullets in the magazine. But the Chauchat, if you use it correctly, can bag you a ton of kills. Even though it's got the slowest fire rate, the extra damage per shot means it's got the fastest kill time of all the support primaries, but the problem is running out of ammo mid-fight. Similarly to the BAR, you'll need to reload after each firefight, but usually you can take on 2 targets comfortably before it's completely necessary. And luckily the reload speed is high too, so you won't have to sit there like a lemon feeding rounds into it for ages. At anything closer than long range, you can shut people down really quickly, and even at those extreme ranges, trigger tapping can get you some very jammy kills as well. Having the telescopic sight on top makes it really easy to see where your bullets are going, and it's so useful in aiding you to lead your targets if they're moving, which brings me on to my next point. So the way DICE have designed LMGs to function in Battlefield 1 is the longer you hold down the trigger, the more accurate the gun becomes. And this is very confusing to me because I have a strong belief in a little thing called physics, but anyway, I suppose that's my problem to deal with. With the Chauchat, having such a small magazine doesn't give you that much time to implement this mechanic. But to me, it doesn't feel like it actually makes much of a difference. The recoil is relatively straight, so if you aim for sort of stomach height on your target, you should be able to hit them with every round without a problem. When you then bring in the use of the bipod, which removes a huge amount of the recoil and massively improves the accuracy, it's really easy to take people down from a variety of ranges. So how do you play with the Chauchat Telescopic? Well, I found the secret is all in the positioning. Your best bet to counteract the slow rate of fire and to give you a chance to reload after each fight is to find a vantage point, ideally with cover nearby so you can duck behind it. Think of it like a kind of long range flank. So in these clips, the objective is to the left of my team spawn, and we're being pinned by snipers, so I moved to the right hand side of the map and found this trusty rock delay behind for some cover, and I create some crossfire on the enemy team here. My top tip is, even though it's really tempting when you get set up like this, make sure you don't camp as you'll get hunted down very quickly. What's great about these large game types is that it's got a constantly evolving map and loads of different landscapes to deal with all in one game, so the trick is making your decisions on the fly to play to the strengths of your loadout. In every map there are lots of positions like this to take advantage of, and teaming up with a sniper using a spotting flare and making sure you've got good communication with the rest of your squad is a great way to keep track of the enemy positions so you can pick up those kills. Where you'll struggle is when you get up close to people. Hip firing isn't that accurate, but it's more ideal than aiming down the sight because of the extra zoom. So if you do end up in a position like that, I'd swap to your secondary weapon to make sure you don't get taken out. The Chauchat does limit how you play quite a bit. You have to sit behind your guys if they're pushing in, or slightly further back if you're defending. But this isn't to say that you're not going to have fun and pick up loads of kills. Like I said before, it's all about playing to the strengths of your loadout. Where some people would struggle to take you out from range, you'll be able to pick them off really easily. So just trust in that your positioning is going to carry you through the game. So that is my favourite long range support primary. If you guys have a different weapon that you prefer over range, then please do let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know what you think of them and why you think they're better than the Chauchat. If you've had a good time, then hit that like button because it really does help the channel out and will help me make more content for you guys in the future. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame Over. Peace.